Welcome to my Dark Academia morning routine. This is kind of like a creative writing session to ease the mind. As the August air starts to dissipate and the crispness of September starts to fill my never-ending void, I start to become more connected with my mood, the way I view the silence around me, and the nostalgic feeling autumn provides. My identity doesn't change, but something in me sparks thunderous. It's an itch to get up in the morning, plant my feet on the ground, and wallow in what's to come. For most, these emotions grow rampant in the summer. For me, it's ignited by it coming to an end. Once I've had my fun-drenched sweat, I grow incredibly eager to put on pants again. But of course, no morning is that simple, as I've grown too comfortable with having a routine to follow. I wash my face, I brush my teeth, I let my mind wander while I stare back at it through the mirror we can't avoid. Finding imperfections in our soul as we let another season craft us into the people we wish to be. I hope to be a beacon of light on a gloomy day, and although I find peace in that grayness, it comes with some baggage I'm never entirely proud of. This season, in the life of me, I'm trying to avoid that depression that oftentimes strikes. I'll stay busy and attentive, I won't avoid plans, and I'll keep casting spells to stay grounded, as well as seeking opportunities to play into the creative. Now, I've had the opportunity to have this video sponsored by Zlul, and they offer affordable and stylish glasses for either a prescription, blue light glasses, and even sunglasses. They have a wide variety of aesthetics to choose from, and the ones I chose, which are all blue light blocking, as I spend a lot of time on my phone and computer, are catered to my personal style and, in specific, dark academia. Not only do they match the mood of the upcoming season, but they can completely transform an outfit to fit a certain vibe. For instance, the Martine glasses give off an air of studiousness. They make me feel like I'm living an actual dark academia world, where I gallivant through libraries quietly while I sip on chai and a friendly stranger offers me a scone. I decline because I'm never too sure of others' intentions, but I feel happy that they asked. I write about it in my journal later on that night and envision a life where I met that stranger once more. The Estrada glasses share more of a light academia approach. I love the messy yet casual look of working on projects with your hair tied up with a pair of glasses on your face. It feels stylistic. You work better when you feel confident. Confidently stylistic. Anyway, if you wear or don't wear glasses, I find that having a pair on hand makes for a more productive workday, even if it's just because it feels fun to play pretend. You can use my code Bianca10 for 10% off Zlul. As already they are affordable, having that extra 10% will really allow you to stretch your budget on whatever aesthetic you're going for this fall. The link will be in my description, as well as links to all of the glasses I personally ordered, and I want to thank Zlul again for sponsoring my morning routine. Now let's get back into the AM before the afternoon sneaks up on us. I hopped in the shower to decompress for my late night at the club. Sounds totally not so dark academia, but I promise I long to spend my nights nose deep in a book. But lately I found myself lurking in chaos instead of finding better ways to heal. Trust though, I am working on it, and I know the fall will bring many nights of candles, self-care, and journaling about my previous adventures. It's pretty humid down here in Washington, D.C., which is where I am right now, so I scavenged my suitcase to find a suitable outfit to take on the day. I've been leaning toward a more neutral color palette as I've been testing the idea of a capsule wardrobe. A follower of mine a few years ago mentioned to me that I should haul a capsule collection to express myself within certain patterns and textures, and to try to find a way within having a little less stuff to choose from. I never understood it then, but the more I'm gravitating toward finding styles to wear without the hassle it comes with, the more I've grown connected to trying to make that happen. Anyway, I do my skincare and makeup to be ready for what's to come. Giorgio Armani actually sent me some PR, so I've been using their Luminous Silk Foundation, which makes me feel like an off-duty dewy model, and it's really fitting for that professional glow the dark style brings. I do have a bunch of makeup routines on my channel if you're interested in like that little beauty side of things, but most recent stuff is on my TikTok, so of course that will be linked in the description if you want to see exactly what products I use. My outfit today, which was obviously picked out before I road trip down here, are some brown leather pants I believe I got on Shein. This will be my first time wearing them though, so we'll see how the texture holds up on our outings, paired with a thrifted top. It's basically a blazer in the form of a bralette. The style is so endearingly studious, but it screams flirty by the silhouette. I love it. It's like Elle Woods meets Harvard Law in real life. I threw on a black and white flannel from Cotton On to sort of cover up in case I feel too exposed or cold at the museums, and I grabbed some gold jewelry to wear. My favorite metal is gold. I'm a gold girl through and through. It's my favorite to wear and I love the way it looks against my skin tone. I have many silver pieces, but I'm always a little more confident in gold. I can't express why, it's just an overwhelming geeking out feeling of hell yes, this looks fabulous and I don't want to take it off. I spray my Scentbird perfume on, which is in the scent Genmecha by Rag & Bone. It's warm and mysterious. It's the kind of scent that comes with reading old books and lurking coffee shops on a Sunday morning. I head to the lobby of the hotel for some free coffee. They've got Starbucks roast, so I settle a cup with Pike Place and about 6 vanilla creamers. I feel like dark academia is followed by black coffee or plain tea, but I, for one, always need a little flavor in my life. How do you take your coffee, by the way? Would be kind of cute to start a little chain of coffee or tea orders in the comments, and I'll be eager to read and possibly try them all. We Ubered over to the Museum Row of DC. If you asked which museums I was most thrilled to visit, I would not be able to tell you. There are so many, too many, an extreme amount of choices. This one in specific is the Museum of Natural History, the one with the animals, evolution, and most notably, the dinosaurs. It was sort of packed with children, so we sparingly tried to do the museum in a short amount of time. Not intentionally, but kind of. The walls were screaming for a photo op, and we even got to see some crystals. By some, I mean tons. We ended up walking to the Museum of American History after the fact, which in my defense, I thought was the art museum. So quickly we left as I was not quite interested, as we were also on a time crunch, and we Ubered to the Library of Congress. I can't tell you how eager I was to explore the books, the architecture, and the quiet corners of the literary museum. Unfortunately, upon arriving, we learned that you needed a reservation to enter the building, which of course we did not have. So instead, in a very annoying creative girly goes to DC fashion, I just stood outside the building and made my boyfriend take an infinite amount of photos and videos of me, while I pretended to not notice him doing so. It was great. People stared, they watched, some even laughed. I'm sure at my outfit choice for a 95-degree day in DC, but it was lovely, all in all.
For free?
So hot that
When I get the car, we could try and hit the art museum.
We never actually did end up hitting the art museum, but that's okay because as so much so, museums make me incredibly tired. So going to 1.5 museums throughout this one day already made me want to go take a nap for the next 12 hours. Instead of napping, we simply found our way back to the hotel to relax before a 4-hour drive home. Unwinding is one of my favorite things to do. It's like, okay, I'm oftentimes super restless and that comes with the nature of how I am as a human. I'm pretty jittery, anxious, and all around the type of person who always has something on their mind and something that needs to be done mentality, but there comes moments of chillness where I just get to sit idle and not think about anything for a moment. They come when I'm drinking tea or making coffee, when I'm writing in a journal, or fantasizing about the future. They stem from corners of rooms that feel vacant but inviting, moments where I'm just naturally existing in the sunlight, where I'm remembering memories as if they were puzzle pieces to a movie I forgot I've seen. It's these moments I'd like to live in forever. The calmness of not knowing and not caring. The idea that time is actually yours and nobody, not even Father Time, can steal it from you. It almost makes me nauseous to think about, but it's a feeling I'll be able to shake once I start avidly writing about it again. I'll explore it in detail and come up with some sort of logical solution on how I can manipulate the clock, create a world where I feel safe, and share my ideas with those who are willing to hear me out. Thank you for spending my morning with me, and also thank you to Zlul again for sponsoring this video. I will be linking everything about them in my description, and remember, you can use code Bianca10 for 10% off so you can look cute and kind of fit your fall aesthetic with a matching pair of glasses. So please make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!